or two.
Yeah.
He still calls. He's lucid. I want him to go down there, but he's having trouble with his legs. He's
Oh
very
my
nice.
God! I would love to bring him in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're back with you on Speaker Piece. My name is Pat Wandling, and we're going to be here until 1 o'clock, and we're going to be talking to Tom Mellon, who is our guest today. And Tom, you go by the name Tommy Toyota, right?
I go by many names, Pat. That's one of them.
I know. Well, we're going to track him down and find out. I think he's on the lam from Ohio. Okay. All right. Anyway, so Tom, I'll let you explain this a little bit better. And you have your friend here, who is
Dave Gould.
Dave Gould. And what
my
is
partner.
Dave? Dave is with Frontline, or does he work at the Guardian?
Well, Dave wears many hats as well, Pat.
Yeah.
He's with Team Toyota.
Yeah.
He's the internet manager there. But Dave and I have something very unique.
Right.
We're the co-founders for the Frontline Guardians,
Okay.
which is an organization
Yeah.
that raises awareness
Right.
in all of our communities about the
Right.
courageous efforts of our
Right.
police, fire, and veterans.
Good. All right. Well, you were a former police officer, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. How do you like what's going on, the knee business?
Oh my goodness. It's just incredible. It raises the topic for many people in the communities that I speak to.
They're doing it with high schools now.
Yes, very much.
You know, I'll just tell you this. We're going to get off track here a minute, but since you are a former police officer, I think it's important. The funny thing is that I'll never forget that the Dallas Cowboys were not allowed to put a sticker honoring the 5 policemen that were killed in Dallas on their helmets.
Yes.
But Copernic and all these other people are allowed to do. It's disrespectful.
Totally.
And you know what? But you know what I like? I say it all the time on the air, and I'll repeat it again. We know that it's their right to do that. I don't want to hear that. It's their right in this country, and I don't care. It's their right. They should stay in the locker room
Amen.
and then come out and play their game or sit on the bench like Copernic sits on the bench anyway. He's no good.
It's horrible. Yeah, he is no good.
He's no good.
I mean,
All right.
I'll go on record
Yeah.
saying that.
Okay, so we're all good, God bless America people here.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, Team Toyota, let's talk a little bit about this. So what are you going to do? You're going to fingerprint?
It's a special program, obviously called, and it's hyphenated, the Operation Kid Safe. It's a regional child safety day,
Yeah.
and we're conducting this not only in Langhorne, but our other 2 dealerships that Paul Muller is involved with
Yeah.
and owns,
Yeah.
that he's doing there as well. It's this Saturday, September the 17th.
Right.
And it's free, digital fingerprint and photo safety programs. And it's, as you can see in the flyer here,
Where
Pat,
do the fingerprints go?
and that's a good question. There are absolutely no database or records that are being maintained by anyone. The record, the 8.5 by 11 that will be given to the parent or the guardian or the grandparent that brings a child from anywhere from age 1 right on up to 17, 18 years of age, because it's just reprehensible when you think, Pat, that in this country that we live in,
Mm-hmm.
2,000, that's right, 2,000
Yeah, it's amazing.
children are being either abducted, assaulted, kidnapped per day, and that's just too much. Just too much. It's incredible.
I've often talked about this. Is this something new?
Now, as a police officer, I can tell you
Yeah.
that it's always been,
People are
not always, but
abducting kids,
yes,
aren't they?
kids have
Yeah.
always been getting abducted.
Yeah.
But there are other incentives. What a terrible way to put it, but
Yeah.
there are incentives for these deviants out there by kidnapping children,
Right.
using them for and transporting them to other countries when they kidnap them.
Oh, the human
for
trafficking.
human
aspect.
trafficking. That's what it is.
Wow.
On my radio show, Pat, I bring some of the topics that we talk about, this being one of them,
Mhm.
from our law enforcement officials. They come in, and their focus is surveilling and capturing some of these deviants that are out there that are making money by abducting and kidnapping children and transporting them to other sections of the world. You never see them again, and they're using them for drug trafficking, for sexual exploitation, and labor trafficking as well.
Do they ever recover these kids?
Some of them are. There are good endings
Yeah.
for some of them, but if we lose one
Right.
child, it's one too many.
Well, how about the fingerprint aspect of it? If I had a fingerprint of my child or my grandchildren, So it's when if they're abducted, then what do you do? Then you go to the cops or what?
Correct. Police have.
Well, what good is it if they don't find the child?
There isn't. I mean, but obviously it's a means where we can hopefully, by tracing fingerprints,
Yeah.
get some type of a track as to where they may be or where they were seen, and the photos. By having a photo
Right.
of the child, that helps the police, the federal authorities, all of the investigative authorities convey the message out to the business community as well
Mhm.
as to all the members and citizens of our communities to look.
Mhm.
They post the pictures up, and it's a way to enhance and hopefully find and rescue some of our children.
You know, I think there is more of a focus on this now among the parents. I think a long time ago, there were always weirdos in the world.
No, they really are.
Yeah, you know, and children were kidnapped and this and that. But I think a long time ago there wasn't such emphasis on it, where people ran to the police and you know what I mean. I mean, you try to find them. I don't know. I can tell you some personal stories too, but I think this is a great program and a great thing that you're doing. Just like, who was John, whatever his name is, you know, with the missing children thing. Look at all the great work that he's done.
John Walsh.
John Walsh, yeah, with all that.
Yes, and obviously
Yeah.
he was a victim. His child was a victim
Yeah.
of abduction as well. You know, there's not enough vigilance
Yeah.
today.
No.
Back in the 50s and the 60s, you could leave your door open. Neighbors looked out after one another. You don't see that as much today, Pat. There's not enough of that.
I don't know. I think so. I think there
I
is.
hope I'm wrong, and I hope that you're
Yeah,
right.
I think there is more vigilance. For example, my children used to go out in the morning. I lived near a wooded area and a creek. They'd go down there. They'd go in the woods. The girls, the boys, whoever. You'd never see them till it was lunchtime or dinner time. Nobody knew where they were, and I did it myself. When I was a kid, we'd get on our bikes and we'd go up in the woods and we'd go ride all over the place. My parents didn't see us till dinner time.
There was a sense of security.
Now you don't allow that.
No.
You know, I used to let a young kid walk to the bus stop just down and around the corner. I see the kids now being escorted by their parents around the corner.
Smart. It
Yes.
begins at home.
I think that is true. I don't think anybody, I think people are real cautious about that sort of thing now.
They have to be.
At least I am. I even told this story when I took my grandson to, they're talking about the transgender, the bathrooms, the universal bathrooms. I took my grandson, I'm trying to think of how old he was. He might have been 7 or 8, and we were in the Smithsonian, of all places. I took him in the ladies' room.
Absolutely.
You know, that
Sure.
was that. I mean, I didn't know if nobody even said anything
No.
about it, but
Safety
he was
first.
about 8. Yeah, but there was no. He didn't even think it was odd. But like if I could stand outside the door in the men's room now, I took him to the ladies' room,
Yes.
and that's what I think people should do.
No.
Okay,
more and
so
more
what
of
do we
that.
do? Can we get on your website? Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, if
Check
you go
the
into
Team Toyota.
www.teamtoyota.net,
Right.
and you'll see an interview with myself and the president of Fraternal Order Police Lodge 5, John McNesby,
Yeah.
convey the message of the
Yeah.
importance of this Operation Kids Safe. And it will occur this Saturday, Pat, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And only this Saturday, you say. It's only going to be available, this equipment?
Correct.
Only now, who's going to do the fingerprinting? Police
Well,
types?
the police will be there.
Yeah.
We have, I spoke to my several of the police chiefs, Joe Ciccio, who is the police chief in the immediate area there at Pendel, Freddie Haran, who is the director of public safety at Ben Salem,
Yeah.
Chief Doyle. There's several of the chiefs in the surrounding boroughs
Right.
that will be there. We have our fire ladders and engine houses that will be coming up so that they can educate along with some of our EMTs and paramedics so that they can educate the children and create a positive awareness as to what's out there to protect them.
I know they do this in the schools, or I assume they do. The free child safety kit, I think that's really important for people. Like you're saying, you're going to set up a family safety action plan.
Yes.
Now, that's important.
Oh my God. It as I said, education,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
begins at home. Responsibility that transcends
Mm-hmm.
from the home
Right.
to our teachers, to our religious leaders, social media,
Right.
government. and legislators and our police officers. It's a conjoined effort
Mhm.
to try and combat this pervasive rash of deviant behavior that we see
Mhm.
day in and day out, where our children are being abducted. It's very, very sad.
I wonder,
Unfortunate.
would this benefit, some children are abducted within the family, like in divorce situations.
Correct.
They'll take them out of the country and everything. That would even help, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, it would. No
Yeah.
question about
Yeah.
it. No question about it.
So that's good. So how long has Team Toyota been down there?
Team's been there for, oh gosh, I'm in my 8th year, so
Yeah.
it used to be the Greenwood Dairies back in the old days.
Oh.
Remember those Pig's
Pig dinner.
Delight dinners?
Pig,
Yes.
whatever they were, pig dinner. I couldn't get through one of those. Maybe I could today.
Oh my God, at 80 pounds when I was a young kid, or 110 pounds, I couldn't finish a double decker, let alone 15
I remember
scoops.
those weights. I like them doubled now.
But Team has been there for
Yeah.
some time. Paul Muller, very altruistic in the community, continues
the
to support.
owner, or
He's the owner.
Owner, yeah, owner manager.
Terrific sense of humor, but
Mhm.
yet very serious when it comes to protecting our children and protecting life and property, and that's why we have that special program there.
Yeah.
The Heroes Recognition Program that I head.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit
Sure.
before I kick you out.
Sure.
Kick out.
You're always beating me. It's terrible. But no,
Good.
the Heroes Recognition Program, we've
Yeah.
raised, Paul has raised, under his leadership and
Yeah.
with my direction through the police authorities,
Right.
The EMTs, paramedics, firefighters, and now health services, and our veterans,
Mhm.
raised more than $50,000 over the past several years for the Bucks County Tour of Honor. Joe Safran, who is our
Yeah.
good friend in Bucks County, the
I know.
Recorder of Deeds.
When's that coming up? The next
That's
one?
coming up September the 26th. We're just a week and a half away. Incredible.
I heard someone talking about it yesterday.
Yes. Well, we're going to be bringing 6 busloads, and Team Toyota is a major sponsor.
Really?
Frontline Guardians, which is the organization that myself and my partner founded, Dave Gould.
When did you found that?
We founded that several years ago, and we continue to reach out to the communities in conjunction with businesses.
I like your logo.
Isn't it wonderful?
It's a great logo.
The eagle, the eye, the focus, red, white, and blue. That's what it's all about.
I'd stand up for that.
Yes, thank you. We need more people to do that.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so this will be Saturday.
Yes.
Now, I want to ask you one other thing about the auto business. Now, he didn't tell me to do this. I just want, you know how things sloughed off when the economy wasn't that good and all? How are car sales? Like, if you were a realtor, I'd be asking about home sales.
Of course.
So how? I mean, has it picked up? Has the market picked up? Is
Yes, it
better?
has.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to say that,
Yeah.
and one of the main reasons
Yeah.
why I believe in the program that I do for police fire veterans,
Yeah.
it continues to grow,
Yeah.
where we donate every time an officer and a family member, they purchase a vehicle. Paul donates $50 to a specific cause, like the Survivors Fund or the Widows Fund,
Oh, really?
or the Bucks
Oh,
County
that's
Tour of
good.
Honor. And
That's good.
to answer your question, it really continues to transcend, and we continue to see the market increase a little bit, especially with our product at Toyota. It's
Yeah.
a very safe, dependable vehicle, and I'm seeing good positive results.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, that's good. But I like this. I like the fact
Operation Kids Safe,
that
yes.
you give back to the community. I think it's really important. That's a very important thing now, I think, for people to do.
No question
You
about
can't
it.
just, ride in here and sell your cars and that's it.
No.
But I know Team Toyota does do a lot of great work in the community, and so do you, of
Thank you.
course.
Thank you.
And you still active in the FOP?
Very, very active.
Oh,
As
yeah.
one of the delegates down there,
Yeah.
I'm involved along with, once again, Dave Gould. We do a lot of charity work.
Yeah.
We have the Doo-Wop coming up, the Doo-Wop Festival. Many talented groups will be singing on the 25th of September at the Fraternal Order
I like
Police
Pink
Lodge Farm.
Floyd.
Oh my gosh! If you like the harmonizing of beautiful music, Pat, you have to come out
When's it
and
due
join
up?
us.
What
That's
period
the
was that?
date-
60s or something?
Yes, the 50s and the 60s.
Oh, because Gate plays some of that doo-wop.
Oh my
stuff,
goodness, it's phenomenal, and these guys, they dress up. There's an art to it. It's beautiful to see 5,000 people who will show up
Yeah.
at the Fraternal Order of Police
Yeah.
outside and raise thousands and thousands of dollars for the members of our fallen, their survivors, for
Yeah.
medical and educational expenses.
What do they do to promote some more interaction with the community? Because there's a lot of anti-police rhetoric going on.
Too much of it.
I don't even know if it actually exists, but there's a lot of talk about it.
Yes.
And so what do you think?
Well, there's not enough positive that the media needs to convey out there.
Yeah.
A lot of times some of our networks, all they want to do is create the enthusiasm for people to watch for violence and what are the police doing that's wrong. Yet there's only a very tiny, diminutive fraction of the wrongdoings, but they don't look at enough about our officers who are being killed in the line of duty to protect our citizens, and also for all the charitable work that they're doing.
I know a kid, graduated college, he was going to be a police officer of some kind. He was going to go into law enforcement. He said, no way.
I know, it's discouraging now.
It was very discouraging, yeah.
My father was a police officer.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a battalion chief.
Yeah.
I carried the torch. Many of my cousins are still on the police department. And you see it as a family tradition.
Yeah.
But there are still a lot of good people out there that want to help.
How many police in Philadelphia, for example? 5,000?
Gosh, it's closer to 6,500, 6,800.
Yeah, all right.
Active.
So you might have one or two bad actors along the way.
Exactly.
You have that in everything.
And that's all you seem to hear about.
Yeah, you have it in radio.
Yes.
Like me, I'm a deplorable.
No, you're not.
I'm in the basket of deplorables.
That's what Hillary likes to claim. Hillary
Dillery.
Hillary Dillery, Doc, I'm telling you, that's another story.
We won't get you into the political angle here. Anyway, thank your boss, Paul, about this Team Toyota thing. Oh, I'll be talking about it all week. I'll talk about
Please
it before
do.
Saturday.
It's
yeah,
so
I definitely
important.
will. We'll leave it here.
Yep.
I'll leave it up here, and I'll give you a run for that. But I think this is terrific. So take your children, take your grandchildren over here to Team Toyota, 10 o'clock in the morning Saturday until 4 p.m. Right, locally, just go to the Langhorne one down there on Route 1 where the old Greenwood Dairies was. Oh, I missed that Greenwood Dairies. But anyway, go down there and they'll be fingerprinted. You'll get a copy of the fingerprints. They're not going to go into any database. And what's the photo thing? They'll take a picture of the kid too?
They will do a specialized digital imagery of the fingerprint as well as the photograph. It's an 8.5 by 11 that the parents will receive.
Yeah, there you go.
And it will aid or it could aid in an investigation to recover someone who's been abducted.
Well, lots of times these kids that are abducted, they change their identity. They do all kinds of things. There was a person here, a woman kidnapped her grandson and turned him into a little girl in Florida.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he wasn't really, but she disguised him that way as a girl. But anyway, she got found out.
Well, Operation Kid Safe this Saturday. Terrific. Bring your children, your nieces, your nephews.
Yeah.
I have a grandchild. He's 18 months old, little Nicholas. He's my buddy.
Is it good?
Well, he's coming up. We're going to get him fingerprinted, and I have 3 other granddaughters, and I'm hoping to get them up there as well.
Oh, the kids like that. They like to be fingerprinted.
Oh, it's attention.
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's great. I appreciate it so much, Tom, and I appreciate what you're doing, and we will publicize this. We want to thank Team Toyota for doing this and doing so many good things in the community for veterans and kids and families and cops and not robbers.
Not robbers.
Not robbers. We don't do anything for the robbers. And we always stand at attention when the flag is flying and the anthem is playing.
God bless America, as I always say, Pat.
God bless America. That's what I say.
And it's a pleasure to be here with you all the time.
It's a great country that we live in, don't we?
No question.
All right. Okay, I'm going to take a break, and we're going to say adios to Tom, and I will be talking more about this during the week. I want to thank you for listening to WBCB. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Thanks, Pat. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
I always enjoy having you
good.
coming up and